My name's Josh Sharts. I've been at Rexnord. It'll be 5 years, January 7th of 2017. What I think's going on here, for some reason it still hasn't set into me. I'd still wake up and go to work every day, but the look on my wife's face and my kid's face when I get home is, it's a reality check that my job is going to be leaving here in a couple months. So I'm sad because I work 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day. I spend more time at that plant with these guys and girls than I do with my family. So it's going to be tough too when we all part ways and the doors actually do shut to that plant because I'm going to lose a lot of good friends.
Frank Kurtaska. I will have been at the plant 5 years, October 31st, and I just want to speak again on what I had said earlier as far as, looking into this when corporations and companies start to industrialize a city, especially in a third world country, to where they can exploit the people for very cheap labor. It really is at the pinnacle. It's at the top of corporate greed. It doesn't get any lower than that.
I would consider it an earthquake. I got the news. I was on my way down to pick my daughter up from college. This is her first year, and we were about 15 minutes from picking her up, and I get a phone call that, I just lost my job. So devastating's the word, and, then I have to pick her up, and, I got to deal with that situation as well as just picking her up from school. So it was just, again, the only word I can use is devastating.
This flag represents a lot of things. It represents our men and women in the service that is currently served or are currently serving now or are served before. That represents their bravery and their commitment and sacrifice they made for our country. And when I see this American flag flying anywhere, like in front of Rexnord, Carrier, any business, that tells me there's some good American people in there working hard for our country, doing what they're supposed to do, pay their taxes, go send their kids to school, and taking care of their families. That's what this flag means to me. And when you tell everybody you're leaving, that's a disgrace, and you need to take that flag down, because you're not taking care of me. You're not taking care of these 350 people. You're not taking care of Americans. You're taking care of yourself.
My name is Tom Thompson. I've been at Rexnord for 2 years. And during them 2 years, I've met the nicest people I've ever met in my life. My wife, she can't work, okay? She can't even hold a job. The job I'm had with Rexnord helped get us through the hard times. Now the job's gone. So my question is to you, man is 61 years old. Where's he going to go? Where's he going to go to get the same benefits that I've got now? Well, I did have, since you cut the rug out from the bottom of me. I don't know what to say to you. If money's going to run you for the rest of your life, then okay, that's fine. But you think about all the other people that you knocked out of a job, fill your pockets up with money and your greed. Someday when you go and you leave this world, you're going to have to meet the Lord, and I want to know what you're going to tell him.
Something's got to happen where the people that are elected to office finally start realizing what they're doing to the manufacturing and people's lives throughout this country. We can compete on anything, quality, productivity, and these companies are making money, and because of corporate greed, we can't compete with $3 an hour. The trade legislation that currently exists right now isn't fair. People haven't got a chance. We're losing jobs due to these corporations being greedy, moving jobs overseas, and it's got to stop. You're just not hurting the people that work at facilities. You're hurting the whole community. The west side with the Carrier and the Rexnord situation is going to be devastated. I don't know when it's going to stop. When the Carrier situation happened, I told a lot of people it won't stop there. Somebody else will be next. Well, it happens to be the plant that I'm from, and it's not going to stop here. There'll be another plant. Who will it be? These plants, Carrier, they've been here in this city for close to 100 years. So is Rexnord. Maybe not in the exact same location. Both of them moved into their current locations in the early 1950s, but they've been stable in Indianapolis. So it's just a shame that this has to happen. People's lives got to be devastated. People's going to lose automobiles. They're going to lose their homes. A lot of them's spouses are going to leave them, and their lives, for the most part, aren't going to be anywhere close to what they currently are now at Carrier or at Rexnord.
I want you to know that it's a disgrace to treat the people all over the world, not just in Indianapolis, everywhere at Rexnord or any other company that does this, and still, like the other fellow said, to fly the American flag and say you're America, but yet you want to send something to Mexico so you can have more money in your pocket. And my son, my daughter, my grandkids, they lose everything because of you're sitting at home with your child doing what they get to do. But we don't get to do it here because now we got to start all over with 30 and 40 and 50 years service. I hope you sleep good tonight.